Hey guys, before I start this video, I just want to let you all know that some of the children are in a little bit of trouble and we are in a little bit of trouble trying to deal with it as well. So I don't normally do this, but I'm just putting this at the beginning of the video to say, due to just chance as it would happen or bad luck, and perhaps even as well the additional fact that it's rainy season in Tanzania, so people pick up colds and flus and so on and so forth. We've had a barrage of sick children, and I just want to let you know everything that's happened this week so you understand why we're having some trouble. It's been so unexpected. Little Elizabeth is in intensive care with aspiration pneumonia. So please everybody join us in prayers for the children who are not well, but also, as I say, we need a little help with the bills, so there'll be a fundraising link underneath for anyone who has an ability to help us with that. Little Vincent, who was with us with hydrocephalus, where cerebrospinal fluid collects on your brain, his shunt has gotten infected and we need to operate to open up a secondary shunt here whilst this one is taken out and cleaned. His head will just keep swelling without this, so he's in there now. Another child has aspiration pneumonia called Abdul, and unfortunately he was new to us and has no inoculation, and he has meningitis, so he is in intensive care. And again, prayers for all the children. Joyce has suffered a series of seizures after contracting a cold, and again she is in intensive care. She's been there for 6 days at the moment, but they are working out if she can come home soon, but we have to pay the bill before we bring her home. Christina has osteomyelitis, which unfortunately, due to her weak bones with her cerebral palsy, fractured her left knee, and she has been in the pediatric observations unit and physio for 3 weeks now because she's in so much pain, and they're trying to stable her knee with a bone formation. It's difficult because she's got CP, so she's in a lot of pain. And again, prayers for Christina and any help we need at the moment, we really do. And finally, little Winnie, and sadly Winnie as well, her shunt, she is hydrocephalus, not as advanced as Vincent, but her shunt has become blocked, and because of this it created swelling behind her nasal passage, and she has severe apnea, so she too has gone into intensive care and was actually transported to a hospital quite far away from us for specialist care because they were so concerned about her. So that is everything that has happened with the special needs children this week, and because of that it's caught us off guard. Now long term what we need is more sponsors for the children, and this will allow us to keep moving forward. So if you want to promote us, or if you want to go to your children's schools and see if you can find a way to find a union between ourselves and a school or something, then all of this can help, because if a child has a sponsor, or more children have more sponsors, then we can take care of these bills without doing a fundraising page when these things happen. But unfortunately, without as many sponsors as we need, then we have enough to get by on basics, but when emergencies like this happen, especially so many, which is a little unusual, then we struggle. And I've been in prayer a great deal about it, and I thought I'll just make this video because the deficit is not huge that we have left over. So, and we are just needing to reach out on this occasion because we can't manage with the monthly sponsorships to pay all of those bills comfortably. So I'm reaching out, and that's what I decided to do. I was praying the other day. Strangely, I was praying the other day because I needed some help. It's rainy season and we don't have a tumble dryer. We're off the grid, but we do have an on the grid office down the road, and the guys were messaging me saying the kids' clothes won't dry and we're worried they're going to catch colds, and I know that a child catching a cold can be fatal. Last year Johanna passed away after catching a cold, and then slowly his health never recovered from that point, unfortunately. And he's no longer with us. So I know the real dangers of it. And I was praying about it a lot, and someone donated nearly exactly the amount of money we needed for a tumble dryer, which was unbelievable, utterly unbelievable. It was nearly the exact amount that I'd been asked for from the guys who had been window shopping in Tanzania. But I've prayed about this, and I thought I'll just make a video to say we need sponsors and also a little deficit for the fundraising page. I think we have a deficit around about just under $1,000, so you'll see the page anyway once I've calculated it. So that's all it was. I was going to put this on the beginning of one of my videos, but it's a little bit long possibly, so I might just upload it as a video by itself, or I might drop it on the end of my videos as well. So yeah, in service as always, and we love you guys for everything you do for the children. Can't do it without you. So on behalf of all of the children and those among us who have their single mums with them, thank you. And from me, thank you for believing in what we're trying to do. We can't do it without you. And yeah, prayers, if nothing else, are very much welcome for the children, because it's a difficult time for some of them at the moment, and it's always a worrying time in rainy season. Especially after, like I say, what happened last year with Johanna started with a cold. So as many prayers as you've got to offer, or whatever you can share, we welcome with open hearts and open arms. So, God bless, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, as it really helps us to grow the channel and with it help more children here in Tanzania. Also, don't forget you can support our work by sharing with children in crisis here. Be it sharing for a particular need, or even sharing one-on-one support for education, housing, food and medical care. It can be done for as little as the cost of a cup of coffee a week back in the West after all. Just visit www.sharetanzania.co.uk to find out more. Lastly, remember you can also support us via Patreon, www.patreon.com/featherstail, and help keep us here in Tanzania to continue our work. The links for the website and for the Patreon are in the description box of this video. Love and light, guys. See you soon.